What up, YouTube? What up, boxing fans? This is gonna be about Bob Arum. He recently stated that his thoughts on TMT Promotions, which was founded by 50 Cent and Mayweather, and Bob Arum essentially said it was he had no problems with it. He said in fact he would rather work with TMT Promotions than he would Golden Boy. It's almost a relief because he said he'd rather talk to 50 Cent than Richard Schaefer. Basically, that's what he said. And he thought it was, hey, 50 Cent getting into boxing promoting would be good for the sport because, hey, it does bring in more people. It catches more people's attention. It brings a whole new sort of fan base and audience towards boxing. And yeah, why not, right? That's always a good thing. But Bob Arum saying that he'd rather talk to 50 Cent rather than Golden Boy Promotions seems to be quite the statement considering the roster that 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 TNT brings to the table. Remember, they still have Yurikis Gamboa, so maybe it's not so bad. They're with TNT rather than Golden Boy, right? Because hey, if it's with Golden Boy, Top Rank can't work with them at all for whatever reason. But if he's willing to work with essentially what is Mayweather Promotions, along with 50 Cent, then I'm all for it too. I find this fascinating because you know Mayweather used to be promoted by Bob Arum, so I'm sure he feels a little fucking pissed off on the inside. But Bob Arum, he's kind of a snake, so it's hard to trust everything he says. But I'd like to believe him here. Uh, One, because he's trying to be honest now, but we've heard that a million times. But in terms of because what he said was would this help negotiations for Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather? He was like, yeah, of course. I'd rather talk to them than Golden Boy. Golden Boy brings a bunch of shit to that just screws up the negotiations. So personally, I think Bob Arum's kind of he seems to want this fight now. I think because Mayweather is he's had the whole prison experience, and he thinks this is a good time to get Mayweather. If you could get him for a loss, that would be it. And if he can't, well, he cashes out on Manny Pacquiao. It's cash out time. And Manny Pacquiao, he's sending him to the bums. Well, personally, I think Manny Pacquiao has unfinished business with Timothy Bradley. Like Timothy Bradley, Manny Pacquiao was a really close fight. I thought Timothy Bradley edged it. And why doesn't Pacquiao want a rematch? Like he lost. Why not avenge your title and get back what was quote unquote taken from you instead of running to the big money man over there? He had that fight on the table and he turned down 40 million. Now you got unfinished business. I swear, if he beats Timothy Bradley convincingly, everyone's gonna clamor for Mayweather Pacquiao. That's what you want. But overall, the casual fan, and oddly enough, that's what pushes the buttons on HBO is the casual fan. Whatever they want is what you wanna give to them because they're the mass. They're the massive population that brings up the ratings. So they all want to see Mayweather Pacquiao, and it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous because Mayweather Pacquiao is a total fucking mismatch. Mark my words, it's a mismatch. And I think a lot of people know this. And a lot of people know Mayweather would just give Pacquiao the lesson of his fucking life and just embarrass him in the ring for 12 rounds. I think a lot of people understand this and have moved on. And I think a lot of Manny Pacquiao fans have to wake up to this and tell Manny Pacquiao to avoid that fight unless he wants to lose. uh, it is what it is, guys. Take care.